This video will show you how to create a histogram using your TI-84 or a TI-83 calculator. The first thing you're going to need to do is to enter some data. So here we have the presidential age data. And to enter the data into the calculator, tap on the Stat button and then choose the Edit option. And then in L1, which stands for List 1, I'm just going to start typing in the president's ages. Press pause right now so that you can enter these data in to your calculator. To a list, it's time to make a histogram. You're going to go to this button called Stat Plot. To get there, you'll click Second and then the Y equals button. Now right now all of our plots 1, 2, 3 are turned off. I'm going to turn plot number 1 on. So I'll click Enter and I'll turn that on. And then I choose the proper type of graph, which is that third type, histogram. XList, in other words what data list are you using, is list 1. And for frequency, we'll leave that as 1 right now. We'll talk about that more later. Now if you tap Graph, you probably won't see this right away. What you'll do is tap Zoom and then choice number 9. Oop, went too far. By the way, you can just type the number 9. It says Zoom Stat. Now Zoom Stat is a good way to get a brief picture of the graph, but not a great one. Let's adjust the window settings. Right now the X-min, in other words the first bin, is aligned at 42. The graph that we saw, that we created by hand, was aligned at 40. X-max, I guess 73.5 makes sort of sense. Now X scale, this is where you change the bin width. In the graph we made by hand, we had a bin width of 5. And so that's where you will enter that information in. So X scale, XSCL, stands for bin width with your histogram. Now, if you tap the Trace button, you can see the first bin with a minimum of 40, a maximum less than 45, had 2 observations. And if you arrow through, you can see each bin's height, each bin's frequency.